Just dug this target and it looks silver. A couple of hallmarks on the back, a little lid of something. Some markings on the back, we'll have to look into that later. A nice sort of design on there, can't make it out yet, we'll have to give it a bit of a clean up. Definitely silver and hand engraved, it's got a bit of weight to it too, so interesting. Well guys, 23, looking pretty good. 22, pretty close to the surface too. Let's see what we've got, probably won't need the shovel yet. Okay, it's just in there. Can't see nothing yet. Move the glove out of the way. Must be still in there. Did pinpoint it needs readjustment. A bit deeper than I thought. Oh, I see something silver. Oops. Bloody hell. Oh yes, okay, it's a silver threepence, 1927. Straight out the ground, beautiful.
Alright, well we just dug up this strange, that's kind of bent, but it looks like it would have been a lid once upon a time. A bit decorative, a little bit fancy, a bit cracked. Well, it would have been fancy in its day.
Well guys, got a really old plug. Nothing special, but yeah, early 1900s. So I'll be keeping that. Well everyone, back to the car. We're heading back to the car and I've just found this. Looks like an old pocket watch chain. I would say it's silver because I can see some hallmarks in there. Obviously broken, but yeah, that should clean up quite nice. And yeah, I can definitely see hallmarks on it. So yeah, silver. Cool.
Got a couple of thimbles. These are always fun to find. Neither of these are silver, but this one's got a, I think that's a 3, and that would have been a size. They don't have hallmarks on them. This is definitely not silver. It's tea and coffee. It's Tefal or Tefai or something is written on this side. But I think sewing thimbles and, you know, bits and pieces like that were given away with packets of tea back then, much like you get a free toy in your cereal these days. So yeah.
Well guys, come back to a totally new location, or a location I've done before, and just dug this old brooch. Would have had a stone in the centre there, and you can still see the gold gild on it. Pretty cool.
I love this. This is so cute. This little spanner wrench. Just imagine who would have been using that last. What job he would have been finishing.
1906, 1 penny. Cool.
Wow, what a pretty little thing this is. I wasn't expecting this, but I don't know what it is actually, but it's not in bad shape actually. It's got some, I can see some patina showing through here. It's very decorative and. Oh, just got ourselves some silver. Australia, 1917, sixpence. I'm trying to position this the best way I can to show it because it's completely bent, but it's a brooch, I think, or yeah, maybe a clip. You can see it's still got the paste stone there, which is basically just glass with a bit of tin foil behind it to make it glint in the sun. So something cheap and fun, what we call costume jewellery. But yeah, by our standards, it's really beautiful and it's very signatory of the period.
Well, everybody, bit of a lesson here. If you ever find a hole when you're digging and you start getting this ash in it, you know you've hit a bit of a rubbish pit. Now I've dug this as I flick the dirt up. Don't know if you can see it there, but I can see it already. There's a coin right in the middle of that ash, right in the burning. They might probably chuck their clothes in there in the fire. Clothes are burnt away, leaving the coin. It's all ash. Now it's probably a silver coin because it came up as a good number, and I can see a coat of arms. Let's have a good look at that. Try and focus it. Okay, we'll try and get a date, guys. Oh, 1919 it is. 1919. Well, guys, I stand corrected. 1910 sixpence. I think that's going to be quite a scarce listing on this one. Very happy with that.
Well, it's flat, but it's a thimble and it's a design that I've never seen before.
Well, everybody, just dug this hole and found a 1 shilling. Now, looks pretty worn. I don't know if we can get a date off it's very worn. 1886, I think. Yeah, let's look at that a bit closer in a minute. I can't quite see it. 1886, I think.
Penny. And my favourite monarch to see on a coin in the world. Miss Queen Victoria, Her Majesty. If I could pronounce her full title, I would, but my memory is shocking. 1901 Britannia. What's interesting, I noticed, is there's kind of like a little hole at the top, like someone's tried to punch it through to wear as a pendant maybe, but it hasn't gone all the way through, so don't know what's going on with that, but yay!
Hey guys, working through all this rubbish and it's hard work. There's a lot of rubbish to get through, but out of all this I just managed to get this little beauty. I know nothing about it yet, so we'll have to look this one up. Australian Commonwealth. It's going to be a military button. I've never seen one like it. And gotta give the back a clean up. But yeah, very interesting little button, that one. We'll have to do some research. Very happy with it.
These padlocks are absolutely awesome to find. This one is Yale. So design Y&T. It says on this side, Stamford, Connecticut, USA. Well, I'm presuming that's short for Connecticut. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Yale and Town, MFC Co. Looks like it's all in good shape. No, it still moves. The clip's all in one piece. It's probably just full of sand, so clean her up and she'll look beautiful. Happy days.
Well guys, got a nice signal here. Bit jumpy. Sounds pretty close to the surface, so let's just see how far deep it is. Okay, it's under the weed, and as you guys can see, I've been meaning to do a video about this. These things are absolutely nasty. They're very sharp, called double G's if anyone living overseas, and if you put your hand down on them, you're going to know about it. Anyway, let's get this target out. Sound like a good number. Try and do this one-handed. Okay, whatever it is out. somewhere in here. You can see something there. Ooh, okay. We may have a dog tag, I think. And it is. Awesome stuff. BRB 1905. We're in a town a little bit past Beverly, but we're in the same Shire of Beverly. So, out of Beverly Road Board, number 83 or something. I can't quite see it very well here. And it's a different shape to the other ones. That's quite interesting. Awesome stuff.
Here's another one for my my old button collection. This is an absolutely amazing find. This is a really, really old WA police button. You can see just here, police force at the top. There's Western Australia in teeny tiny writing at the bottom. The swan, the crown, and made in London. So I'm gonna say that that would place this button at quite an early time.
Well everyone, dug this thing. I had no idea what it was. Nice little contraption, nicely well made. And then Lisa's just advised me now that it's the other part to the music lyre that holds the sheet music. So this
That's the clip
large area, that's the clip that was missing, so we now have a complete one. Excellent stuff.
Well, I just found a key, the exact same brand and make that was on the padlock that I found. I wonder if it actually fits. See, it's Yale paracentric. It says the same, Yale and town around the edge. Stanford and Co. Connecticut, USA. And that is the design on the other side.
Well everybody, another nice little signal here. And a Victorian era military button, Boer War, up to 1902, about 1880s or something like that I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's a cool find. Very happy with that one.
Now this is something that I'm a little bit stumped on. It's obviously a looks like a handmade tag of some sort. You can see it's been etched by hand. Mark says it looks like it's made of aluminium, so we're looking maybe around the 1930s. You can see here someone scratched in the name, either EP or maybe FP. There's also a little bit of lettering over here, but it's under dirt, so I can't tell what it is at the moment, and it's a little bit stubborn. So I'll need to wash it at home. This side looks like a sun with the rays. I wonder if it has any of significance to the old rising sun symbol that the soldiers wore on their uniforms. Very, very curious.
Well guys, beautiful day out here yet again. Long weekend and every day has been magic. Even better when you find an old Britannia penny. 1903, quite nice.
Here's something that's a little bit of fun. This was a surface find. Lucky me. Look at this little pickup truck. It's not terribly old and it's missing some of the wheels. But I dare say it could be a restoration project. But what catches my eye is, and I'm holding this upside down now. It's Ford pickup, Matchbox series number 6, made in England by Lesney. Oh, don't know if you could hear that. That was a little kookaburra going off in the background there.
Well guys, I've just dug this hole and Now we're in the Shire of Beverley, so BMC, Beverley Municipal Council. It's like a little tag of some sort, something I haven't seen before, so it's not a dog tag I don't think. Unless it's a really, really early one, I don't know. But yeah, interesting. Looking forward to finding out this one.
Oh, this is a bullet head from black powder weapon that would have been used just prior to the turn of the century. Most likely Martini Henry.
Well guys, just dug this one. 1910 Britannia. So yeah, we're in some pretty good area. Just keep at it and see if we can find some silvers.
Well, this was a little bit of an unexpected find. It's really pretty. No, I'm not sure what it would have been used for. It's got, as you can see, it's got holes on both sides, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it looks like a bracket of or something like that. A hinge, part of a hinge maybe.
Well everyone, it's quite hot out here, close to 30 degrees, not that hot for you compared to summer, but I've got a jumpy signal though. But there's nothing been around the signal for a while, so I'm pretty curious to see what it is. Pretty close to the surface. Oh, it's always under a bloody wood. Okay, I can see it. Metal of some sort. It's a dog tag, you beauty. 1930, 1931. In amazing condition. As I expected, because we're in the Shire of Beverley. Beverley Road Board.
Ooh la la! Look at this beautiful little comb. Can just imagine a lady 100 years ago combing her hair, styling it into place. Look at this decoration. It's to die for. I'm just spewing that it's broken off the end, but oh wow, this decoration.
Well guys, to finish off the day, a musket ball being heavily damaged. I think my spade went into it on the top there. But yeah, little musket ball, nice way to finish it. I was just watching a bird attacking something down here. Now I knew it'd be a reptile. Now I don't know if you can see down there. See the tail sticking out. Looks like a goanna. Always hissing. He's not too impressed. Very cool. I'm going to let him be though. It's going to be a monitor lizard of some sort, I should imagine. Nice coloration. Really cool. Will even be. Well, there he is, guys. You can see his head there. He's having a bit of a look out. Having a bit of a look at him. No, he's retreating back in again. He's hiding. We'll let him out in a minute.